What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, back again for episode number 38 of our Pokemon Moon Let's Play. In the last episode, we began our mission with the International Police to gather all of the Ultra Beasts that have been unleashed here on the Alola region. And so in the last episode, we actually went after UB-01 Symbiont, or as it is actually called, Nihilego. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue how you pronounce that one. But anyway, we did manage to scoop up UB-01, and we got our tip off as to where the location of the second Ultra Beast is. So it's actually here on Melee Island. So we're going to be going to Verdant Cavern today to go after UB-02 Beauty, which is the code name. I don't know what the actual name for this one is, but I decided in the last episode that I do want to kind of split it up and do one Ultra Beast per episode, even though it'll probably end up giving us shorter episodes. And the last episode did kind of overlap because we did go to the second hotel and get the information about UB-02. But from here on out, we're going to keep everything in its own separate episode, just because I feel like that's the best way to do it. So we're going after UB-02 today. So if you are excited about today's episode, be sure to hit that like button down below for us. As always, give it your magic touch because your support is greatly appreciated. But we're going to head into Verdant Cavern and try and see if we can find... Well, that was fast. That was really fast. But they told me that apparently there's 4 specimens, so I assume that there's 4 of these here, I guess. They said there was 4 specimens of this Ultra Beast here, so... And the problem is I don't know what their typing is. So I don't know, like, if... And the thing is too that their typing does not like actually match up. So like for example, the other one looks like it would be a water type, but it was a poison type. And I think it's a rock. The other one was a rock type as well, like poison and rock, which is really weird. So like, even though this one looks like it would be a bug type, I don't know if it actually is. I feel like it might be, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna go in. I think we're just gonna go to Mudsdale, and I'm gonna do like I did last time and go for a used lunge. Is that actually a move? Lunge? All right, I'm gonna try and Mega Kick it. See if we can eat up a Bug Buzz. Mega Kick. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Alright. I'm going to throw a Beast Ball at it. Because it's fairly low now. So maybe we can catch it at that point. Hey! There we go. Not bad. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Was caught. Is this the rival from second generation? Hello? Pheromosa. That's what it's called. Pheromosa. Pheromosa. Why couldn't I think of that one? Oh, it shows the typing here. It's bug and fighting type. One of the Ultra Beasts, it refuses to touch anything, perhaps because it senses some uncleanliness in the world. Some uncleanness in the world. Give a nickname to Pheromosa. I'm going to continue the trend and call it Beauty. Because I don't know the actual name. So send it to a box. You successfully caught the UB. Still 3 more beasts to catch. So there are 3 more of them. So I gotta try and find 3 more of these beasts. I was gonna say, because that's like a 5-minute episode, like out the gate. It does seem like the Ultra Beasts are really easy to catch though, but I guess if they're like required for storyline, they might be lower, just be lowered level in general. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I'm just wondering how difficult it's gonna be. So this is the mossy rock, isn't it? I guess the mossy rock where you evolve into Leafeon, maybe. I don't know, because we found a rock that looked like the icy rock on Mount Lanakila. But man, that's a long time to wait if you want to evolve Eevee into a Glaceon. So I assume if I just run around, I should find another one, maybe. But we found that one like first thing when we walked into the room, so I don't know if. I'm assuming they're all supposed to be in here. Maybe I need to go back and talk. Nope, there's another one. There is another one. All right. So now that we know that you are bug and fighting, maybe that'll make it easier for me to fight you. I guess I should catch all of them. Its speed rose sharply. So we are not outspeeding you, my boy. So Ice Beam is going to be normally effective. Scald's going to be normally effective. But Scald will also be Stab, which might do more than I want for it to do, so. That's beautiful. Alright, Beast Ball it up. Oh, did we just crit capture an Ultra Beast? I think that's the first crit capture that I've gotten in this entire LP, and it was on an Ultra Beast. That's kind of crazy. No, I'm just gonna send it to the box. So that's two. That's interesting. I guess that's a good way for them to like, because I'm pretty sure that Pheromosa is exclusive to this version of the game, to Moon version. And I think what's the other one's? I think the other one's name is Buzzwole, like its actual name. I don't know what its code name is. I can't remember what its code name is, but anyway. Nope, there's number 3. Number 3. Choose number 3, my lord. So number 3. So it's kind of cool if you actually catch multiples of them. It is odd we only caught one of Nielgo though, but we can catch. But like the point I was gonna make was that it's kind of cool that they let you catch multiple of these at least, because it kind of promotes you to be able to like trade with the other version, and like that way I can trade a Pheromosa to someone who has Sun version, and they could trade a Buzzwole to me without, you know, using their only, trading their only one of that Ultra Beast. This has been plenty low enough before to catch the Ultra Beast. I wonder if I even have to like lower their stats to be able to catch them, or lower their HP to be able to catch them in the Ultra Ball. They made it kind of sound like you should be careful with using them, but I don't know. Anyway, so I'm not gonna nickname that Pheromosa either, so let's send that to a PC box. I believe there's still one more beast to catch. So we're looking for one more Pheromosa. Pheromosa to me, I think it's supposed to be based off of like, it's clearly meant to look like a bug. And it's meant to be like, they call it beauty because it's obviously, it looks like a lady. It does look like a lady. But it looks like a cockroach to me, honestly. It looks like a cockroach to me. Like if you were to like push it from behind and it fell down, it would look like a giant cockroach. And I assume that like its name is based off of pheromone, which is something that a lot of insects give off, a lot of bugs give off pheromones. But hopefully we'll be able to find this other. Yeah, I'm glad that I decided to go ahead and split this up in 2 episodes, because the last episode was like 25 minutes, and since you do actually catch 4 of these, and there's number 4. It's odd that they appeared in here, though. But the cool thing is they are pretty easy to catch with the beast balls, so. Or at least we've had really good luck with it so far. And luckily Ice Beam like puts it right in the perfect range. That one even more so because it did more damage. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The beast ball actually looks pretty dope too. And I think you can use your beast balls on other Pokemon, but it's more difficult to catch them in a beast ball than it is anything else. So, like normal Pokemon are harder to catch in beast balls than like normal Pokeballs. So, we'll send it to the box. That's kind of crazy. And I guess I could go ahead and you successfully completed the mission. Oh yeah, it tells you when you completed the mission, so I guess that's a good way to know. I'm actually going to run to the Pokemon Center, I think. And check out the Mons that we scooped up, all these Ultra Beasts, and see what like the deal is with them. Is Lunge actually a move? I don't think I've ever seen Lunge before. Unless it's a new move, which it totally could be, but it seems like Lunge doesn't sound like an actual move. But I guess, you know, Tackle's a move. Growl is a move. Stuff like, I mean, so there are moves that are pretty like simplistic sounding. So I guess Lunge could totally be a new move. If it's an old move, it just blew my mind because I don't think I've ever seen anything ever use Lunge. I just thought for a minute maybe like that was like just an attack that it used. But isn't it weird that like these are things from other dimensions and yet they So check us out. So apparently Lunge is a move. What do you know? So you got a timid nature. So check this out, Lunge. User makes a lunge at the target, attacking full force. This also lowers the target's attack stat. So there you go. I guess Lunge totally is a move. The more you know. With that said, we can now head back. Oh, I should check out. I think Nihilego is rock and oh, we got a jolly Null. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. And what is our timid Tapu Koko? Alright, so you got Beast Boost. What nature are you? Adamant? You get Power Gem, Mirror Coat. You look like a special attacker though. Oh yeah, you're a special attacker though. And you're Rock Poison. Look at that. Nihilego. Nihilego. Nihiligo. I don't know how you say it. I will proceed to call that thing the wrong name forever. So it's kind of crazy though. It's kind of odd because, you know, you would think like Ultra Beasts, they're like kind of like legendary Pokemon. Although we did see however many, I don't even remember how many it was. A ton of UB-01 in Ultra Space. There was like 4 or 5 of them. I just find it kind of odd that you only call they only prompt you to catch 1 in the actual mission. I don't know if maybe you can catch more later, or if maybe since Pheromosa was the version exclusive, it's the only one that you get to catch 4 of. Who knows? Who knows? Because it would make sense if they made it where like that was the one that you caught multiples of, so that you were could trade them to people who had the other version of the game. You know, makes sense, because that's the kind of thing Pokemon Company does. But anywho, not to mention, well, I won't mention it now because it might kind of be a little bit of a spoiler. So I'm gonna save that thing. I'll keep that in the back of my mind for later. But what is it? Has something happened, or do you need some information from me? I finished the mission, my boy. Amazing, bravo, you have done it. I must call the chief back at once. I don't know why I give him kind of a speed racer voice, but that is what I've always given him since I started doing my platinum LP. I finished sending the data from the UB you protected to HQ, and to Miss Wick as well. Thank you for your hard work, Magic. With this data, I think I will be able to solve the mysteries regarding UB Beauty, otherwise known as Pheromosa. Pheromosa. Ugh. What is the matter, Chief? I'm fine. I'm fine. There were just so many of them this time that I was nearly run off my feet. What? I'm fine, really. Please don't stare at me like that. Yes, of course, ma'am. You two must also be tired. What shall we do now? If you are terribly exhausted, there is one natural conclusion to make. The one thing that takes away all weariness. It is, of course, a feast. This time, indeed, we must have a great feast to celebrate our successful mission. And this is a restaurant. There is a restaurant here on this island where we can eat to our stomach's content. I speak, of course, of the Battle Buffet. Oh, how curious. How is it that you are once again so familiar with the local restaurants? It's just by chance, the chanciest of chances. Not the chanciest, mind you, just chance. Never mind that. The most important fact right now is that it is a very popular place. I will go at once and make a reservation. Mr. Luca is simply hopeless, isn't he? And Mr. Nanu? He was an excellent police officer years ago. He was on par with Mr. Luca even back then. I'm really only here in this position now because of him. Es ist ein Desaster! Oh, Mr. Luca, back so soon again. Could it be? Yes, it could indeed. In fact, it is, Chief. I've gotten a tip about another Ultra Beast sighting. This time, it is on Akala Island. We must delay our feast once again. Roger that, Mr. Luca. Then we must hurry to Akala Island at once. Yes, ma'am. We will return to the motel that we formerly used as our base of operations in Akala. I hope you will join us there as soon as you are ready, Magic. Back to Akala. We are counting on you, Magic. The motel on Akala's Route 8. That is the place you must come. Alrighty, guys. With that said, it looks like we've got yet another Ultra Beast to pursue. So this time around, I'm going to end off the episode right here before we go to the next motel. And so in the next motel, I guess we're going to be learning about Ultra Beast 03, which I can't remember what the rest of their numbers are and which ones are which, but we will find out soon enough. So for now, guys, I'm going to make like an abra and get out of here. So have yourselves a good day, stay cool, and we will catch you next time.